You know your partner's love language is words of affirmation, but despite your best efforts, your loving words just aren't sparking the connection you crave. Well, don't lose hope. Chances are that with some easy tweaks, you'll be well on your way with words of affirmation that really get through to your partner and make you both feel more connected.
Today we've gathered for you some of the best examples of words of affirmation that actually work and will truly make your partner feel loved. We'll also share with you some of the worst phrases that can ruin intimacy. These examples are lessons we learned from years of helping couples build strong relationships. Stay tuned to transform your relationship with just a few simple changes.
Now, before we dive into the worst phrases that ruin intimacy and the best ones that truly make your partner feel loved, let's talk about something crucial. You've likely heard of the 5 love languages, developed by Dr. Gary Chapman. These are 5 unique ways people express and receive love. Knowing your partner's love language is essential, but not enough. It's only when we start to speak our partner's love language that we can transform our relationship, making our partner feel truly loved and appreciated. But today we're not focusing on how to recognize our partner's love language. There's already plenty of great content on that.
Exactly. Today we're focusing on simple, fun ways to put the love language of words of affirmation into practice, to make it really easy to know how to speak this language. For those who value words of affirmation, verbal expressions of love and appreciation are incredibly powerful. Think of your words as the spices in your relationship. The right ones can make everything taste amazing, but the wrong ones can ruin the whole meal.
Right. So we're going to give you the secret sauce today, so you can avoid those common mistakes and use words that actually bring you closer. Let's get started. We start with the absolute worst and work our way to the best.
Look, the worst thing that you can do for someone who values words of affirmation is to use hurtful words, especially when expressed in public. Really, it's like putting salt on an open wound. It can hurt more than you can imagine. These hurtful words can feel like a dagger to your heart and really damage your relationship.
And here are a few practical examples of hurtful words we find many couples using. First is name-calling or insults. These can leave lasting scars on someone who treasures words of affirmation. Such words can deeply wound their confidence and strain your bond.
Let's take an example from a couple we work with, Emma and John. Remember them? Imagine they're at a dinner party and John is trying to make a joke, but it doesn't land well.
I thought the joke was funny, but maybe he missed the mark.
You're always so clueless, John. Why do you even try?
Ouch! These words can feel like a punch in the gut, especially in front of others.
Instead, Emma could say, I appreciate your sense of humor, John. Maybe work on the joke and try again another time. This way, she acknowledges his effort without belittling him. Another common way to use hurtful words is through sarcasm or cutting remarks. Such comments can leave deep emotional scars, especially when they come from someone you love.
Imagine John is helping with dinner and he accidentally burns the food.
Great job, Chef John. Now we're having burnt lasagna for dinner.
That sarcasm can really cut deep. Instead, Emma could say, I know you were trying your best. Let's order takeout and relax tonight. This way, she turns a negative into a positive.
Public shaming or criticism is another way of using hurtful words, which can be incredibly humiliating and can damage the trust and intimacy in a relationship.
Imagine they're at a friend's house and John accidentally spills a drink.
John, can't you ever be careful? You're so clumsy. See, that's what I have to put up with every day.
That public criticism can be very hurtful. Instead, Emma could say privately, accidents happen, let's clean it up together. This approach maintains dignity and support.
The next thing to watch out for is withholding praise. While this might seem less painful than using hurtful words, it can still be incredibly damaging. Failing to recognize or appreciate your partner's efforts or ignoring them can make your partner feel undervalued. It's like planting a garden and forgetting to water it.
One common way people withhold praise is by ignoring their partner's achievements. This can make them feel like their efforts are invisible. It's disheartening and can make them feel unappreciated.
Let's use another example from another couple we know, Sarah and Mike. Sarah has just completed a big project at work and she's excited to share the news. Mike, I finished the project. My boss said I did an amazing job.
That's nice, Sarah. Did you remember to pick up the dry cleaning? Ouch! Again, that lack of acknowledgement can feel like a cold shower. Instead, Mike could say, "That's fantastic, Sarah. I'm so proud of you." This validates her achievements and shows appreciation.
Another way to withhold praise is by failing to express gratitude or appreciation. Neglecting to say thank you can make your partner feel taken for granted.
Imagine Sarah has spent hours preparing a special dinner for Mike.
And all Mike does is eat in silence, even worse, maybe watching TV.
That silence can be deafening. Instead, Mike could say, "Thank you for this wonderful dinner, Sarah. I really appreciate the effort you put into making it." This simple act of gratitude can go a long way.
Being stingy with compliments is another way of withholding praise. If compliments are rare, your partner might feel unnoticed and impact their self-worth.
Imagine Sarah getting ready for a night out and asking Mike how she looks.
How do I look?
Fine.
Ouch! Instead, Mike could say, "You look amazing, Sarah. That dress really suits you." This doesn't only boost her confidence, but also shows he's paying attention. The third way to harm a relationship is by being dismissive. While this might seem less severe than outright hurtful words or withholding praise, dismissing your partner's feelings or words can create a sense of neglect and hurt. It's like turning a blind eye to their emotional needs.
One common dismissive behavior is brushing off your partner's concerns. This can make them feel unheard and unimportant.
Let's look at an example with another couple, Anna and David. Anna is worried about their finances and wants to discuss it. "David, I'm really concerned about our budget. We seem to be spending more than we earn."
"We'll be fine. You worry too much." Brushing off her concerns like this can make Anna feel disregarded. Instead, David could say, "I understand your concerns, Anna. Let's sit down and look at our budget together." This shows he's listening and values her input. And if you want a bulletproof way to improve communication in your couple, make sure to watch this video to learn our simple 3-step strategy.
Another dismissive behavior is invalidating your partner's feelings or experiences. This can make them feel as though their emotions are not valid or worthy of attention.
Imagine Anna had a tough day at work and shares her frustration with David.
"Today was a really tough day. My boss was so unfair."
"You're overreacting. It can't have been that bad." Invalidating her feelings can deepen her frustration. Instead, David could say, "I'm sorry you had a rough day. Tell me more about what happened." This response validates her feelings and shows empathy.
Lastly, responding with indifference when your partner expresses themselves can be very hurtful. It can make them feel like their thoughts and feelings don't matter.
Imagine Anna is sharing an idea she's excited about.
"I've been thinking about starting a new hobby, maybe painting."
Whatever you want.
This indifference can feel like a slap in the face. Instead, David could say, "That sounds interesting. What made you think of painting?" This shows interest and support. Now let's shift to what actually helps, giving genuine compliments. Compliments are a straightforward yet powerful way to express love. When given sincerely, they can significantly boost your partner's self-esteem and reinforce your bond.
Complimenting your partner's appearance, for example, can make them feel valued and appreciated. It's a simple gesture that can make a big difference.
Let's look at some examples. Imagine they're getting ready for an evening out.
"You look stunning in that outfit."
Another example could be after a long day at work,
"Your smile just lights up the room."
or simply when they try a new style.
"That color looks amazing on you."
Complimenting your partner's personality traits shows that you appreciate who they are, not just how they look. This deepens emotional intimacy and connection.
Imagine your partner makes a funny joke,
"I love your sense of humor."
or they show kindness to someone.
"You have such a kind heart."
Even recognizing their positive outlook.
Your positivity is contagious. Recognizing and celebrating your partner's achievements shows that you support their efforts and are proud of their successes. This reinforces your role as their biggest supporter.
Imagine they've been working hard on a project.
"I'm so proud of how hard you've worked on that project."
Or they delivered an important presentation.
"You did an excellent job on that presentation."
And finally, acknowledging their dedication.
"Your dedication really paid off." Another powerful way to show love through words is by offering encouragement. Encouragement is about lifting your partner up, especially during challenging times. These words can provide the support and motivation your partner needs to keep going.
Now, offering words of support can make your partner feel believed in and backed up. It's a way to show that you're there for them, no matter what.
Imagine your partner is facing a tough situation at work,
I believe in you.
or they're preparing for an important meeting,
You've got this.
even when they're starting a new project or hobby.
You can do anything you set your mind to.
Words of motivation help your partner stay focused and driven. They can be the push they need to keep moving forward.
Imagine your partner is working towards a goal,
Keep pushing forward, you're doing great.
or they're feeling a bit discouraged.
Don't give up. Success is just around the corner. You've got this.
Even when they're putting in a lot of effort.
Your hard work will pay off. Reassuring your partner can provide comfort and stability, especially during uncertain times. It's a great way to show love through words of affirmation, and it lets them know they're not alone.
Imagine your partner is feeling anxious about something,
Everything will be okay.
or they're going through a really rough patch.
I'm here for you, no matter what.
And finally, when they need to know you're in this together.
We'll get through this together. The final and perhaps the most heartwarming way to show love through words is by expressing appreciation. Showing gratitude and appreciation can make your partner feel valued and seen. And if you want more ways to make your partner feel seen, make sure to check out this video.
First, let's talk about expressing gratitude, which lets your partner know you don't take their efforts for granted. It acknowledges their contributions and reinforces their importance in your life.
Imagine your partner made dinner for you,
Thank you for making dinner.
or took care of the kids while you were busy,
I appreciate you taking care of the kids today.
even when they're just being there for you.
Thank you for always being there for me.
Acknowledgement goes a step further by highlighting specific actions. It shows that you notice and value the efforts they put in, big or small.
Imagine your partner is always doing things for your family,
I appreciate everything you do for our family.
or they're constantly putting in efforts behind the scenes,
Your efforts don't go unnoticed.
even for the little things they do every day.
Thank you for all the little things you do. Recognition involves noticing and celebrating your partner's actions and achievements. It reinforces their positive behaviors and makes them feel appreciated.
Imagine your partner helped a neighbor,
I noticed how you help our neighbor. That was so kind of you.
or fixed something around the house,
You did a great job fixing the car.
or even when they keep things organized.
You always manage to keep things organized. Thank you. And here again, we'd like you to take a moment to reflect on your own behaviors. In all honesty, how often do you fall into behaviors of using hurtful words or withholding praise? Similar to the ones that are mentioned in this video, creating this awareness is the first step towards positive change.
Understanding and speaking your partner's love language can significantly enhance your relationship. If your partner's love language is words of affirmation, remember to be genuine, specific, and consistent with your words.
We challenge you to commit to one small action that you will do differently next week. This could be something as simple as giving a genuine compliment or expressing gratitude. Do this consistently and without telling your partner, and observe how he responds. Take note of any changes in your interactions and feelings. Ready? On your mark, get set, grow!
If you found this video helpful, like this video if you did, subscribe for more videos like this one, and share with a friend who might also be looking for real advice for real couples.
Let's transform your love story together.